Davignon is the current head.
Yeah. And as we know, Bilderberg did more than just talk. They set up the European Union by stealth and, you know.
They brag about that. But again, that's no big deal. They don't have any power. What do you think about the bizarre Karl Rove statement? That really says it all about how they control reality.
It's evil, but it's deep. You know, it's a mix of the Emperor Wears No Clothes and kind of the Matrix. Like, your reality will be what we dictate to you. And it's kind of mind-boggling.
And these reporters, they just love it. They feel like they've joined the power. And so they just dive in. Reality means nothing. I'm part of the power. And then you watch society being destroyed because the globalists are such sadomasochistic, murdering scumbags, and we have all the proof of their lust for death and destruction. You people sold your souls cheaply, didn't you?
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica, the number 3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com.
Alex has told you about the terrible perfect storm of rising food prices. The Japanese tragedy proves how important food is. Our own gas prices are driving food costs through the roof. The huge population countries are buying up American unprotected exports of food. The falling dollar is inflating food prices. Ethanol subsidies are driving fuel and food costs to all-time highs. We are experiencing the greatest explosion of food shortages and food prices America has ever seen. Folks, you have to freeze the cost and availability of your food now. Through March 31st, eFoods Direct has free shipping on all orders. You can freeze the cost and availability of your food and have it shipped free. Call 800-409-5633 on the web efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Free shipping ends March 31st. 800-409-5633 on the web efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
Now I'm taking calls and hitting some other key news in the last half hour of this worldwide transmission. Kyle, Richard, Blue Star, Alex, Bruce, we're going to get to all of you and more. Briefly, we carry the best books, the best videos, not just the films and books that I've written, but other films and books that I believe are extremely informative. You get tools that will further enlighten and inform you that you can then pass forward to friends and family or have public viewings or private viewings. It's all about getting the information out, and it's all about the info warriors, the people that are awake worldwide, taking action and exposing the globalist and the false reality they've tried to basically set up. And the yuppies and other servants that have been taught it's trendy to be conned. It's trendy to not know what's going on. They're finally getting hurt bad enough by the New World Order that a lot of them are waking up, but then they're being led off by neocons and fake liberals and other globalist foundation-controlled minions. Now, we're almost out of this book, and then it's going to be out of print for a while he reprints. We've only got a very few copies left of Strategic Relocation, North American Guide to Safe Places. We sold out last week. Just got a few hundred more in, and then that's it. Joel is out. Strategic Relocation, North American Guide to Safe Places, 3rd edition. Excellent information to think about security. Very well written. The new book, only available at Infowars.com. Big Brother, the Orwellian Nightmare Come True, by Mark Dice, getting into how the Big Brother system is here, the surveillance, the spying, the control grid. Excellent new book. We've also got a Big Brother T-shirt we designed that you can get discounted when you get it with the book or alone, available at Infowars.com. A great discussion piece. What's that shirt mean? Well, it's this. It's got Infowars.com on it. You'll meet like-minded people. Also, we are just about ready to be able to ship these out because it officially comes out in just a few days. We, of course, have had these for a month sitting on them, but now they're going out. In fact, started today. New York Times bestselling author Jesse Ventura with Dick Russell. 63 documents the government doesn't want you to read. Very easy read, full of documents, full of photos, full of information. This is my favorite type of book, a great coffee table book, a great gift to give people, just to give them a primer on how they're being lied to, but it's also very sophisticated, but at the same time a very easy read. There's the stand down where Cheney ordered the stand down on 9/11. Chairman, Joint Chiefs of Staff, under Cheney's directive. I mean, just look at these documents. This book, I think, each one gets better as he gets more informed and does more research and works with a great researcher, Dick Russell. Jesse Ventura, 63 documents the government doesn't want you to read. When you buy it from us, you support everything we're doing. Also, What in the World Are They Spraying? Excellent film dealing with chemtrails. And I just had another mainstream news article they gave me where the government is admitting that chemtrails warm the world more than aviation emissions. And it turns out most of these so-called contrails are having barium salts, aluminum dioxide added into the jet fuel. And so it's being dispersed out and causing nuclei. But Holder's public program, John P. Holdren, he says they're doing test chemtrailing to cool the Earth, but all the meteorologists we've had on it and astrophysicists and others have pointed out this will heat the Earth, not cool it. And there it is out of the New Scientist. But that's What in the World Are They Spraying? Again, it's how they control reality. They put uranium and radium and other things in our water, mined out of limestone, mixed in with sodium fluoride. They call it sodium fluoride. It comes out in the news. They're doing it all over the country, but there's no debate, no discussion, no question why are they doing it. No discussion of taking it out of the water. Just, okay, we're doing this to you. Yeah, we covered it up. Yeah, people went public inside the water districts. So what? We're going to keep doing it. See, I mean, it's just, it'd be like body snatcher green aliens running around in the street, sucking people's brains out, and the news saying they're friendly visitors, they're nice, they want to help you. If you see a green alien running down the street, pull over. They have a large straw. Help them stick it in your brain and suck your brain. Now, of course, I'm being sarcastic. Glenn Beck will probably take that out of context and say that I'm believe in green aliens sucking your brain. It's as crazy as green aliens sucking your brain, and the media is saying it's normal and good. To go, yeah, we're doing some chemtrailing, but don't worry about it. Yeah, we're putting uranium in your water. No big deal. Yeah, we're taking the veterans' death benefits. It's in the news, but so what? Nobody's going to get in trouble. Yeah, the government's running giant child kidnapping rings. Comes out in the news, comes out in congressional hearings. Nobody gets in trouble. Rumsfeld says they're allowed to do it. Because he controls reality. Because you let the con artists run wild and have them play this game of, I'm in a suit and I'm an old, distinguished-looking old man. Sit down and shut up. What did people booing Cheney at CPAC do? He just said, now shut up. And the minions laughed. Shut up. I'm the boss. I do whatever I want. There's nothing you can do to me. I'm all powerful. Let me tell you, how did I sneak into Bohemian Grove? Well, I snuck around past the checkpoints into the parking lot through a swamp. And then once I got in, I just strutted around. That's what the globalists do. I mean, the average little people, when they go up to pay with a credit card, they get all nervous it might not go through, or when they go up to get a hotel thing, I've seen people I've traveled with, they get kind of nervous, and the people ask questions and act weird. I just walk up, I'm polite, and I'm totally confident, and then instant service, red carpets. Oh, you're confident. Here, everything's yours. But see, the globalist, it's the same thing with women. A lot of guys try to act confident, okay? And women pick up on that, and they really don't like it. Some women like kind of the goofy, cute, real guy who isn't confident over a fake guy who acts confident. But on average, women like really confident men. I mean, you're confident, and I'm not saying it's a good lifestyle or whatever, but you take the girl out on a couple dates, and you're just point blank, baby, I think you're just unbelievably gorgeous. Let's rock and roll. Boom. But you're all hesitant about it. Ain't going to happen. And I'm not trying to get into that. The point is that it's an analogy on life. The globalists just take that to the thousandth degree. And just, hey, uranium's good. We're blowing everybody up. It's peace. It's not a war. And the banks are stealing everything. What are you going to do about it? All right, I said I'd go to your calls, and I said I'd plug these videos, but I went off into a rampage. The point is, get the books and videos at Infowars.com. You vote with your dollar supporting us. Plus, and most importantly, you get a powerful tool to wake folks up. All this talk about world government, UN, all this stuff, in-game still the preeminent film, available at Infowars.com. Police State 4, the rise of FEMA for the total martial law takeover enemy program. Every police department should see this, because then they'll realize how they're being covertly federalized incrementally. Everybody needs this. Everybody in InfraGard needs it. Your pastors need it. Chances are they're already on government payroll secretly. This will wake them up. That's why when you try to give it to them, they'll be like, oh, whoa, I don't want terrorist stuff. Yeah, I know about Alex Jones. Whoa. That's why they send out memos to them. Don't watch it. We're reading your email, Pastor. You're part of our secret team now, but don't watch Alex Jones. A lot of police chiefs try to give them this. They're like, oh, whoa, that's like a deadly, venomous cobra. No, not the video. Oh, please, not that. Oh, I've heard about him. Remember all those internal memos they give the police? Don't watch Alex Jones. He's really evil. He's really manipulative. He'll actually read our quotes. He'll actually show us saying it. Oh, don't watch him. He'll show you internal FEMA training manual saying the founding fathers are bad. Actual video. I'm nobody. Folks, I got the truth. I got history. I'm not bamboozled by these people. I can see them. They live. I got the sunglasses. And what does Rowdy Piper got to do to his buddy? He's got to beat him up to get him to put him on. He's like, put these on. The guy's like, I'm not putting them on. That's an allegory of the general public. And Piper's like, all right, it's going down right now. You're putting them on. That's what I do. I don't come up and apologize to people this information. And I know it sounds kooky, but there's a world government. I'm like, listen, there's an emergency situation. History's repeating itself. Global private corporations have taken over the planet. They want a one-child policy. They've already taken over the planet, so they feel like you're rats or cockroaches eating their grain. They want you out of the way. They're setting up a planetary control grid as a means to an end. Do you understand? Here's the information. You've been warned. And lastly, Invisible Empire, directed by Jason Bermas. Excellent film, The New World Order Defined. Covers the whole spectrum of the history of the New World Order. Very important film, Infowars.com. Or 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. Or you can write to us, P.O. Box 19549, Austin, Tejas 78760. Okay, let's go to Kyle in Iowa. You're on the air, evil person who... Wait, let me get the exact Karl Rove quote. Where did my... New York Times Magazine Karl Rove thing, because I want to announce for the rest of the day these callers as what Karl Rove called in what we call the reality-based community. You guys ever find my Drudge quote he used off his Twitter? Well, just Alex Jones quote, for those of us living in reality, there is no rest. There's no rest for those of us living in the reality. I want to get the exact quote. I don't think that's it. But see, that's the counter to Karl Rove. We live in reality. And he says, in what we call the reality-based community. So let's talk to somebody in the reality-based community, or he may disagree with reality. Kyle in Iowa, what community are you in? The deception, believe the lie, gullible giggle reality of the slaves, or do you believe in reality?
I choose both. Alex, I got some hardcore reality for you. I don't know if you heard about this, but there was recently a quote-unquote canceled martial law drill again here in Iowa, and it was due to them claiming that patriots were death-threatening a school because they're running some martial law drill to go round up a white supremacist who was against illegal immigration,
Yeah, no, they've had those all over the country where they say, you know, the group in camouflage, cops under federal grants come in and say, we're groups against public schools for homeschooling. We're going to kill you. And the little kids cry, and they do a horrible crime against them, but do it in plain view and say, we control reality. And then